Example 4, final and last example for Algebra 3-9, harder literal equations. As my time on Saturday is coming to an end because it's almost time for the Bills game. Anywho, now example 4 is asking us to isolate x. The first thing jumping out at me, and probably you too, is to distribute that b. So ax minus 7 is equal to bx plus 2b. And naturally, if we're trying to isolate x, we want to get all the x pieces on one side of the equation. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and minus this bx over. However, ax and bx are not like terms. Despite wanting them to be like terms, they're not. But we can go ahead and move that 7 over because that definitely has to happen. And so now this is where the weird thing happens. 2b plus 7, because again, those are not like terms. Okay, so here. We have to pause, we have to take a little note of this, make a little star right over here. This is a weird example because this is a situation in which we need to factor out the x. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We need to factor out the x in order to isolate it. Because the x is with, they're not like terms. It's not like we can combine them and get the x all in one piece. The only way we can get the x in one piece is to factor it out of both of those. So if we're factoring it out of both of those, that is kind of like taking the x out and putting it on the outside. So a minus b is equal to 2b plus 7. It's that opposite or that inverse of the distribution property or the distributive property. If I were to go backwards and distribute the x to both the a and the minus b, I would end up with that blue expression ax minus bx that I had. So those two things are equal. But what it does now is it puts the x in only one piece and allows me to get it by itself. So the thing that's preventing the x from being alone here is the a minus b. The a minus b is being multiplied. X is being multiplied by them, right? We've got this multiplication going on right here. So the inverse operation of multiplication is that division. And actually, I'm just going to move this over. Note. So we're going to go ahead and divide both sides by a minus b to get x by itself. X is equal to 2b plus 7 divided by a minus b. And you might be thinking that you want to like cancel those b's out, but you cannot cancel those b's out because there is addition going on both the top and the bottom, addition and subtraction, and not just multiplication. If it was all multiplication, then you could. If that was something like 2b times 7 divided by ab, then you could cancel those b's out because it's all multiplication within there. But because of this being addition and subtraction, we can't cancel the b's. So because of the addition and subtraction, we cannot cancel the b's. So your answer just stays plain and simple, that mess. Okay, so go ahead and give those practice problems a try. They're very similar to the examples that we looked at. And let me know if you need anything per usual.